Good morning, guys. We had a bit of a blowout this morning with the wheel line. I came out, there was very little pressure on the sprinkler at the house, and my husband texted me, said you have very little pressure, which I'd already seen, and he's like, we had cracked the riser across the creek. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about that. I'll run out and go check it. Well, as I was leaving the house, I could see a big old spurt of water, which told me we blew a riser, which is right where the wheel line was. And so I shut the pump off, and now I am trying to find, I don't know what it's called, but I know what it is. And I gotta remember where he hides them, because, you know, everything has a place, but it's never actually in its place. Ha, yes, there they are. Okay, it's not the one I want, but it's the one I'll use. So I need to, and I'm guessing it's been running for quite a while by as low as the pond is. So odds are I will not be starting water for a while until the pond refreshes. So we're gonna go fix this issue and then figure out the rest of our day. I've got a guy coming for some rams today, sometime today. And we got them separated out yesterday, pulled out the keepers, so they're in with my other rams, took the ones that still need to grow back up to the house, and the ones that are ready for sale are in the barn right now. Whatever he doesn't take will go back up to the house eventually when I get to that point. And then I need to work my lambs because I still haven't gotten to that. And then they need to go out. I'll probably put them behind the shop here. And that is as far as I've thought my day through. We'll see how much of this I get through today. That looks pretty. God, I don't want to have to take that whole thing off. So we're gonna try and screw that all back on together. That's handy. My phone didn't record. Okay, so I think I'm cross-threaded, but I can't get it to go on anymore, and now I can't get it off at all. So I can't turn the pump on anyway because we have no water in the pond. It's very, 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 very low. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. We'll come back in a few hours and we'll check it and hope this doesn't blow. If it does, we'll just have to shut it off and we may have to replace the whole thing. So I'm gonna go back to the shop now that I'm soaked and see if I have another riser part, and if I don't, I need to text my husband and have him bring one home tonight. That way we have it in case we have to replace the whole thing. Okay, so again, do I know where he keeps the long riser parts? No. Should they be over here with like all the other parts? Yes. Would that make the most sense? Absolutely. Do I see anything that remotely even looks like a riser part. No. So the cap is still good. Like I said, I was able to screw it on, but I'm pretty sure it's cross-threaded, and it just doesn't feel right. If that makes sense. So texted my husband, told him I wasn't finding a riser part. I'm not seeing one. Usually they kind of just, I mean, they stick out. They're either yellow or orange, sometimes black, but usually yellow or orange. They could be laying up against something. I'm not seeing one in the shop. So he may have to just bring one home tonight. And then we'll just get that fixed and then run the water probably 12 hours, and then I'll change it, move it tomorrow morning. And it could be in this mess of a pile right here too. You just never know. While I was at lunch, I'm not really sure this bodes well for me. My husband asked me to get the number, not off of this swather, but off of this swather, which is our old pull type swather, which scares me. I've never used that swather. And it's like the one that is like off to the side of the tractor. It pulls behind the tractor, is off to the side, and it takes a lot more thought process than the one you just sit in and go down the row. I'm kind of thinking that means he's getting parts for that one instead of this one. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, and I just got a text from my husband that said, as I was sending him the photo of that swather, to make sure that he got the number right, so that he didn't come back later and say, "Are you sure you gave me the right number?" I do learn from my mistakes. He said that the guy coming for the Rams isn't coming today. Apparently his flight got canceled. So he actually lives in California. He comes every year, but buys between like 1 and 4 Rams for him, his brother, his parents. Maybe not him, but his brother, his parents, all his family is out here. Anyway, so they come every year and buy a bunch of Rams, and apparently his flight got canceled. I actually thought he was already here. Usually he comes like within a day or two of him leaving so that he can get them, help them process them and deal with them that way. But apparently not this time. So that's one less thing I have to worry about today. So I'm not really all that disappointed. So let's change gears. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Let's change gears and figure something out. Is everybody getting along? Why are you shunned? You are always off by yourself. It's like he hates the other sheep. Or maybe they don't like him. I don't know. These guys are on the list to get sheared probably this coming week. I need to finish what's in the barn, get them out on pasture, and oh, that's what I need to do. I need to go, twine. Why do you guys always get twine? I need to go check some fencing out back, because these guys are going to go in the slough, I believe. Okay, so Rocky headed out to go see if he took a file with him to see if he could make some ridges on that plastic riser to make sure the riser top got screwed on correctly. I told him I'm pretty sure it's cross-threaded, so he's going to go double check so that we can get water going, because the pond is now full and it's supposed to hit like almost 100 this coming next week. So we'd really like to get water on the peas again. He would. We'll just leave it at that. And let's see what else. He brought parts home for the swather. California guy got a flight. He's going to be on his way here sometime around 7. It is now about 6:45, 6:48. So he should be here anytime. And yeah, we're in a holding pattern at the moment. I was going to start dinner, but we're going to wait till after he leaves. That way I don't burn anything. I'm being considerate. And then I think I just finished feeding, so I think everything should remotely get done at a decent time tonight, so it's not going to be like 10 o'clock by the time we get done tonight and are eating dinner, because I don't appreciate eating dinner that late, and I know he doesn't sleep well when he eats that late because he gets heartburn really bad. So we're going to try and be a little better about it. We were eating before we went out, like when he got home at like 7, we were eating. He got home a little early tonight, but we were eating at 7 and then going out and doing stuff. But then we're working till 10 o'clock at night and we're still exhausted. But at least we don't like eat at 10 o'clock at night. So I guess that's a plus. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to feed dogs. We'll see about what time he gets here, get those rams unloaded for him, and move on with the evening. Definitely been one of those days. Our California guy showed up, so got him loaded, taken care of, off and gone. And when we got back to the house, we had no water. So we don't really know what the issue is. My husband is out checking. I just fed the dogs and now they're coming back from doing their thing. So I haven't heard from him to know if he's figured anything out. Let's just pray we don't need a new, we don't need a new well. Because if that's the case, we're going to be out of water for a really, really long time. So, yeah, I'm going to finish my evening, relax a little bit, enjoy the cool evening now that the winds come up a little bit, or not come up, sorry, gone down. It's not near as windy as it was earlier today. It's nice and cool out. It's relaxing out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.